Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you joined me today as I share with you guys our summer homeschool plans. So guys, you know that we pretty much homeschool year-round. But we do take about 4 to 6 weeks off in the summer. It just depends on kind of what we've got going on in the summer as to how many weeks we take off. But this year it's looking like we're gonna have about 6 weeks off. I am the kind of person that, yes, we love to sleep in. Yes, we love to be really relaxed in the summertime. But my kids desperately need a schedule. we have to have some kind of structure and rhythm to our day. If not, they just kind of wander around wondering what they're supposed to do. They drive me crazy. I drive them crazy. It's just not good for any of us. So what I have found, I found this out very quickly. Like my first year or two homeschooling, I was like, we can't just do nothing in the summertime because it does not work for my kids. So I usually create some type of summer schedule for us. This has looked completely different every single year. I will leave my Canva template for this for you guys down below so that if you want to create one for your kids, it's available for you. But I'm just going to kind of go over our summer schedule and kind of what our day is going to look like, and then I'll share with you guys some of the resources that we are going to be using and kind of some of our plans as far as like field trips we want to take and fun things we're doing this year and some things that I'm planning to do during the summer. So first off, on the left side, I just have our schedule. First, the kids get TV time in the morning. They get about an hour of TV time just so mom can sleep in, okay? I'm going to keep it real. That's why, because I love to sleep in, and especially in the summertime, I am sleeping in some. So I let them have about an hour of that. They get up, they turn it on, and then I can sleep till 8:30 if I want to. Typically, I am up by like 7 or 7:30, and then I'll usually stay in here and do like my devotion time and spend some time with the Lord while they're in the living room watching TV. That works out great. But sometimes I do take that extra time and sleep in till like 8 or 8:30 if I've had a long night or I'm not feeling well. As was the case today, I feel like I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold, so I slept in a little bit today. But then we've been doing something really fun. We've been doing a workout in the morning. The kids just find a kids workout on YouTube Kids, and they do a little workout in the morning, and they have been having the best time doing that. I'm so excited to share with you guys what we're going to be doing for workouts and health next year. It is such an exciting program that we're going to be using next year. So I will share that with you guys in my upcoming curriculum videos. I actually don't know when those are coming out, guys, because I cannot decide on some things. I am having a really hard time deciding on things. So I've just been praying through that, doing research. And so it might be next week. It might be the next. It could even be the next. So just keep your eye out. They are coming, but I just can't tell you when yet because I just don't know yet. That's the honest truth. Oh, I forgot to mention, actually what we just started doing is before the workout, we've been watching World Watch News. I got the subscription to World Watch News, so now instead of like the 2 to 4 minute World Watch, we're watching the 10-minute one, which is awesome, and the kids really enjoy that. And I love that they're getting current events from like a biblical standpoint, and I know it's clean, it's safe for them. And it's also really good for me to hear all the news too. And they don't go deep into things. And they do a lot of like fun news. Like today, one of the news stories was like about a cat that looks like Garfield. And the kids thought that was hilarious and they loved that. So highly recommend World Watch News. Actually, if you are a part of Made to Homeschool, you can get a discount. We have tons of discounts on tons of different companies, like homeschool companies. So World Watch News is on that list, and you can get a great discount with them through your Made to Homeschool subscription. So definitely check out that if you're a member of Made to Homeschool. If you're not a member of Made to Homeschool, it is a great time to join because we're actually having our 1-year anniversary sale going on right now, and it will be going on until the 31st. So you have a few more days to join at the discount before the prices go up. And there are so many different options available. You can do monthly memberships, you can do yearly memberships, and there's different tiers too. So there's different options options as far as what you can afford. So I love that. Y'all know I love Made to Homeschool. And if you are a homeschool parent, I highly recommend joining because it is worth every penny. It is an amazing resource and it's just great community. So definitely check out that. The link for that is always in my bio for you guys. And be sure that you join before the sale ends. Okay, so then after workout and World Watch News, they do breakfast. They are pretty independent with breakfast. Like I still have to help my 2-year-old and my 5-year-old, but the older ones can pretty much help. Sometimes they help the little ones and sometimes they just fix their own. And what I've also done on this summer schedule is I added breakfast options right here. So this stays on our fridge so they can see, like, if I have made muffins for the week, I'll write that down. If we have like leftover biscuits, I'll write that down. If I've made some kind of bread, sometimes I'll do like banana bread or cinnamon bread or chocolate chip sourdough bread. I'll put those on here so they know, okay, those are my options. And we kind of have a rule where they can only have cereal certain days a week because otherwise my kids will have cereal every single day. And although I love that option because it's very easy and quick, it's not like the healthiest. We do buy very low sugar options, but still it's not the healthiest choice. So I will say, okay, you guys can have cereal Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever, and then the other days they have to choose something from these breakfast options. And I'll write things on there that we have in the fridge too, so they don't have to go searching through the fridge, like yogurt, granola, things like that. So they eat breakfast around 9 o'clock, and then 9:30 or whenever they finish their breakfast, they immediately start working on their morning chores. You guys know we kind of have a set of morning chores and then we have a set of afternoon chores. So they get as many chores as they can done early in the morning. So as soon as they're done with their chores, and they don't take that long to do their chores, they just take probably about 30 minutes to do those. So as soon as those are finished, they move into their devotions and handwriting. So that is pretty much what we are doing for school this year, is because I told them, I'm like, we're always going to do devotions every day. That's just what we do. Like, I don't want that to ever stop. And same with workouts. I don't want them to think that that's only something that they do during school. So we are continuing workouts. We're continuing devotions, handwriting, and reading. So at 10 a.m. is when they're going to do their devotions. Landon is still doing this book, the 365 devotions for kids. He loves this. It is very simple and it's on a good reading level for him. So he has really been enjoying this. And so he does this. And then my older son, who is in 5th grade, well, actually he's going into 6th grade. Oh, I can't believe it, y'all. He just does different devotionals. So right now he is finishing up this one. This one is called Strong in Spirit, and he is really loving this. It's 5-minute devotions for preteen boys. So he does that, and then he also does the scripture memory journal from Not Consumed and works on some scripture memory. We're also doing like family devotions, so they're still getting, time in the Word with us as a family too. But then they're both doing handwriting, and this is something different that we just started, and I'm going to continue it into the fall because I'm really loving these Handwriting Without Tears books. I think they are awesome, and I just love the approach. I feel like it's very straightforward. It explains things well, and they are both really enjoying these. So I believe this is like the 2nd grade level for my 2nd grader, and I think this is the 5th grade level, or maybe 4th. I can't remember, but both of them are print because especially my 5th grader is really struggling with handwriting. Like, it's bad. So we are really having to work with him on handwriting. And if his handwriting was fine, I wouldn't make him do this during the summer, but we're on the struggle bus big time. So he's got to really work on this. So we're hitting it hard with handwriting for him. My little one does about 2 pages a day, but my older one does about 3 pages a day. We may even go to 4. I'm just going to kind of see where we're at, but that is kind of the plan with that. I would like for him also, my 5th grader, to work on some creative writing, and I love the Good and Beautiful creative writing that they have. It's really neat. If you haven't check that out, be sure you look at that because it's awesome. So I think I may get the digital version of that and print it out and let him just do a little bit of that, maybe like 2 times a week. just so his writing skills stay fresh, because that's another area that he struggles with a little bit. So I think keeping up with that over the summer will be helpful for him. So that's kind of my plan on that. We just haven't started that quite yet, but I may grab that like next week or the next. This is our first like real week of summer, because the first week we were out of school for the summer, we went on vacation. So this is kind of our first week, and we're kind of trying to iron out any of the kinks and all of that, and see what's working and see what's not working, and kind of figure all of that out. So anyways, after they do devotions and handwriting, then they have a little snack. Speaking of snacks, would it be helpful if I did a video for you guys about how we do snacks in our house? Because I have like a kind of a system so that they don't overeat with that. And then I have some great ideas as far as snack options. So I wondered if that would be something that you guys would watch or not. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to see that. Then at 11 is when they start their writing or reading. So I told you guys I'm thinking about starting writing with my older one. So that would be when he did that. And then that's probably when I would work with my second grader on his reading. And so what we're doing for reading this summer is, right now we've just been doing the Good and the Beautiful summer reading program, and it came with this really cute reading log where they can keep track of their reading. And so when they finish a book, they can write it here. They also got some stickers and some bookmarks so they can put stickers along the path as they read. So every child has one of these, and we have been reading books from the Good and the Beautiful that we received in the mail. I've also got a whole lot of other books, some that I picked up during the homeschool conference that I just went to, and some that we've already had. But we're starting with the Good and the Beautiful books that came with the summer reading program. My oldest has to read 3 chapters a day, and then Landon is reading like about a chapter a day. I'm helping him, so he'll read a little bit and then I'll read a little bit. That way it's not quite as overwhelming for him, because the book that came for his age level the chapters are very long, so I've been helping him a little bit with that. But we will just continue to read throughout the summer. I'm hoping that they can read like 5 to 7 books over the summer, because like I said, we only have 6 weeks. So I'm trying to kind of get them to do like a book a week is kind of my goal. But obviously there's going to be weeks that are busy and we're out of town and things like that. So I'm thinking we'll probably end up getting to like 4 or 5 realistically, but we'll see. So then they have some outside time. Honestly, my kids kind of go outside all throughout the day. So whenever they have like free time, that's usually where they go. They're outside, or they're like building Legos or magnet tiles or something. So that's kind of how that works. But I just put this in because honestly, it was just kind of a time where we didn't have anything. So I was like, okay, that'll be our outside time. And then we'll do lunch at 12 o'clock, chores. So they have their afternoon chores. Those will get done as soon as they finish lunch. We get those knocked out. And then they're supposed to be having quiet time / reading time. So any reading we didn't get to earlier in the morning, they finish up in the afternoon during nap time and quiet time. So they do about an hour of quiet time, and then I put in here creative time. Honestly, they usually spend this time outside. But if they're bored with being outside or whatever, I have this in here just so they know, okay, this is the time you can kind of do art. You can do any of our brain activities that we have, which are just like STEM things that I have a whole closet full of like STEM activities that they can choose from. So that's when they can do that. And then I give them another little block of TV time / Wii time. So usually my older 2 boys will play the Wii for about an hour, usually while I prep dinner. That's very helpful. And then the younger 2 will watch a little show for about an hour before dinner time. And so that's about the majority of their screen time. Is they get an hour in the morning, an hour in the afternoon. And that's usually it, unless we choose to watch something as a family, like after dinner or whatever. So then we have dinner and we do like family devotions, bath, bed, all of that. Sometimes we'll just hang out outside as a family in the evenings because it's been really nice lately. And usually my husband's working in the yard doing yard work, or we're working in the garden. So in the summertime, we do usually spend a little evening time outside, which is really fun. Now, we do have some fun things planned this summer. We're hoping to go to the zoo at least one more time before our zoo membership ends in a couple of weeks. And we also want to visit some type of military fort. So you guys know we live in the Southeast, and so we have lots of access to military forts in our area. So I thought that would be really fun to do this summer as a family, is just kind of visit one of those as kind of an educational trip. So we're planning to do that. I just have to do some research and figure out which one we're going to go to. And then my kids do have some camps that they're going to be attending. So one of my kids will be doing a soccer camp just for 3 days a week, just for a couple of hours in the morning. And then one of my kids will be doing a basketball camp that's like in the afternoons, again, just for a couple of hours. So that will just be, one of them is just 3 days a week and one of them is 4 days a week. So we'll just do that. And then they're planning to go to a VBS this summer. So they'll be gone actually with my sister out of town. They'll be gone with her for a week during the summer for that. Not the 3-year-old, obviously he's gonna stay here with me, but the other ones will be going to that. And so that will be really fun. They're really excited about all of that. We're gonna continue piano lessons during the summer, so we'll have that going on. And they'll be spending a lot of time with our family this summer. They're gonna be visiting grandparents and things like that, getting to see their cousins. So we always try to do that during the summer, and that's always a lot of fun. I also love to use this time in the summertime to catch up on any major house projects. So I have several things I want to do, like clean out some closets, organize like my closet. I need to defrost both of our deep freezers, just things like that. I also love to get some deep cleaning tasks done during the summertime, and obviously our garden takes up a lot of my time in the summer as well. So those are kind of some of my personal summer plans, as well as of course what you guys are probably all doing, and that is planning for our upcoming homeschool year. Y'all know that takes a lot of time, a lot of researching, so I'll be spending some time doing that this summer as well. So that is pretty much it, guys. That is our homeschool summer plans. I hope that that was helpful for you guys to see, maybe give you some ideas on some things that you can do and add in this summer. Or if you're planning to not do anything, that is awesome too. You do whatever works for your family, but I just hope this video was an encouragement to you guys. Join me next week. I should be coming out with 2 more videos for you guys. I'm about to clean out our homeschool area and get everything sorted through, organized, and ready for the upcoming school year. So stick around for that coming up next week, as well as some other great videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure you give this video a thumbs up before you head out, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye guys.